Sign the divorce papers, or I'll skin your son alive. The words slid across the room like a blade. He threw the pen at me, the metal tip clattering on the table between us. My wife's gangster boyfriend. Tattoos crawling up his neck, hands that had broken men in alleys. His smile wide, confident, hungry. "Your children are mine after the divorce," he sneered, "and they'll suffer." I let the silence stretch. Then I laughed, low, cold, the kind of sound that didn't belong in living rooms. Street fighting is no match for a blood-soaked Black Ops veteran. His eyes flickered, doubt, fear. His hand slid instinctively toward his waistband. I traced every twitch of his muscles, every shallow breath. He was ready for violence. He had no idea he was already standing in a coffin. The betrayal had been slow, subtle. At first, it was whispers on the phone, doors closed a little too quickly, perfume on her skin when he returned late. I ignored it, told myself marriage needed patience, that distance was temporary. But patience curdles when silence grows teeth. One night, I followed her car. The headlights cut through the rain, and I watched her slip into a bar on the east side. She didn't see me. She didn't notice when I watched her lean into him, this same man now sitting across from me. His hand slid down her waist. Her smile, the one she no longer gave me, flashed in neon light. I drove home that night, engine humming, chest hollow. She wasn't just unfaithful, she was strategic. She'd found protection, power, a man whose world was violence and control. And she had invited him into our lives, into the shadow of our children. That was when I understood. Her betrayal wasn't about love, it was about replacing me. And tonight, with him throwing pens and threats, I realized she thought she had succeeded. I didn't fight back immediately. Rage was easy, too easy. Men like him thrived on reaction. Instead, I studied. Phone records, hidden accounts, payments funneled quietly to his crew. Her signature on property transfers I never signed. Even my son's school files tampered with, his guardianship altered. The paperwork was already in motion. She wasn't just leaving me, she was erasing me. At night, I tucked my children in with a steady smile, even as the storm inside clawed at my ribs. I kissed their foreheads, promising silently that they'd never be pawns. I began laying traps. Quiet calls to old contacts in intelligence, background checks on her lover, surveillance footage from the bar, the hotel, the bank. Every piece fit together. Every string led back to her. Her betrayal was thorough, and so my revenge had to be absolute. The truth came in a manila folder. Photographs, bank statements, her forged signatures, guardianship papers with her handwriting, gifting custody to him once the divorce was finalized. I placed the folder on the table the night she returned late. "Open it," I said. She hesitated, then she did. Her face drained. The color bled out of her skin. "Where did you—" I cut her short. "I know everything." Her lips trembled. "It wasn't supposed to?" I leaned closer, calm, controlled. "It was supposed to destroy me, replace me. But you made one mistake." She blinked, silent. "You underestimated what silence can do." She broke then. Tears, pleas, excuses about fear, about survival, about being trapped. But I saw the truth in her eyes. She wanted the power, the protection. She wanted a life without me, and she almost had it. Almost. 2 nights later, I let her boyfriend summon me again. Same room, same threats. Only this time, I came prepared. As he snarled about custody and suffering, I slid the folder across the table. His hand snatched it open, his bravado cracking with every page. Property theft, fraud, evidence of her betrayal, not just to me, but to him. Bank statements showing money rerouted, property titled in her name, not his. She had betrayed him too. His face darkened, his trust splintering in real time. He turned on her, fury twisting his expression. I stood, steady. I told you, street fighting is nothing. You've already lost. Her voice cracked, desperate now. Wait, please. But the silence between them was fatal. I walked away, leaving them to devour each other. Now, my children sleep under a roof untouched by her perfume or his stench of violence. Their laughter fills spaces once heavy with suspicion. I don't think of her often. When I do, it's like recalling a ghost I once loved. A ghost that stabbed me in daylight and thought I wouldn't bleed. Betrayal is clarity. It strips illusions, burns everything false, leaves only truth behind. And the truth is simple. She wanted to replace me. He wanted to own me. But in the end, it was they who were destroyed, by the very silence they mistook for weakness. I will never forgive. I will never return. And when my son asks one day why his mother is gone, I will tell him the truth in the only words that matter. She chose her grave.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Subscribe now to Cheating Stories Insight World for more amazing stories.